is awesome. We're dealing with some serious issues here, folks. I think y'all have come to that conclusion by now, and we need to deal with this a little bit better. But, you know, one of the things that I've been trying to drill in the heads of everybody that will listen to me is you need to have a distrust of every elected official. Now, I'm going to make a caveat. I'm going to give you a caveat on that. There's going to be about 15 to 20% of them. You can give them a pass because they're our guys and girls. But for the rest of them, you need to have a healthy distrust, my friends. What do I mean by that? You know, Reagan said you should trust but verify. Why should you do that? You should do that because a lot of times these guys don't have a clue what they're talking about anyway. But beyond that, you can't get most of them. You simply cannot trust what they say. They are pathological liars. For the first time in American history, we have a government that is shutting down businesses across this country in a way that we have never seen before. This is absolutely absurd. We've had viruses and epidemics, pandemics come and go. And never have we ever made this type of a mistake or even allowed it to happen. Those elected officials on television and the celebrities telling everybody to stay home. You know, they're not worried about their incomes. They're doing fine. If you look at the type of backgrounds, they're doing pretty well. Most of them have income still coming in. But it's affecting the people that they're telling to stay home. And this is not something that's sustainable. They're not concerned about whether or not you're able to feed your family. We have doctors and scientists. Many of them are good at their jobs. But, you know, we don't elect doctors and scientists to run our economy. And I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but quite frankly, my friends, Donald Trump got played by Fauci and Birx. We have allowed elected officials to determine what job is essential and what's not. You know, that just don't play well with me. I don't buy that one. The reality is, if it's your job, it's essential to you. If it's your business, it's essential to you. And now they want to tell you where you can go, who you can meet with, how long you can stay with them. My friends, this is not America. This is the USSR. You should always have a healthy distrust of government. And I take this virus pretty seriously, like all of us should. And we need to make determinations for ourselves. And people need to understand that. For those who disagree, you're welcome to stay home. We take risks. We take risks every day. Every time you walk out of your house, you take a risk. As a matter of fact, you take a risk while you're in your house. And common thing people possess. Unfortunately, it's not always used. You know, these people that like to claim that they care about your health and your well-being, but the reality is they don't. And I think most people should have come to that conclusion by now. Elected officials like to tell you how much distance you need to keep between yourselves and the person that you're next to. I am so glad to see how much social distancing is being violated. This is a lovely thing. This is a beautiful sight. This warms my heart. You have no idea. I've been sitting in my house frustrated to the high heavens for the last month, wondering how long is it going to be for the American people rise up and give these people some help. The doctor before me talked about hydroxychloroquine and the fact that you can buy this drug for much of nothing to take care of whatever kind of ailment you might be suffering from this virus. And you know, we have these little mini dictators, at least that's what they're trying to be, trying to tell us that we cannot buy a drug that's been on the market for over 60 years. This is absurd. This is more than just about having... gotta love it. Just gotta love it. USA. 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 The thing is, we got to deal with, my friends, as a result of an abandonment of principle. And this has been happening over a long time. And I think a couple of people that came up here before me mentioned that. But we need to not only recognize it, we need to point it out at every opportunity. To everybody that's willing to listen and even force it on some that's not. You need to drill it in your children, drill it in your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, your neighbors, anybody that's willing to listen to you. You see, when principle is abandoned, honesty, ethics, and morality become casualties. When principle is abandoned, elected officials view their jobs as an opportunity to be served rather than an opportunity to serve. When principle is abandoned, money is more important than morality, and treasonous trade deals are made with nations that we consider to be our enemies. And when principle is abandoned, judges no longer practice judicial restraint, but they practice judicial activism. When principle is abandoned, property rights are trampled by local government minions that arrest citizens for having family gatherings or playing a harp on the front yard to entertain their neighbors. When principle is abandoned, the environment becomes God and the created thing is worshipped instead of the Creator. My friends, we got a problem here. We have to deal with the principles of the Constitution that tells us exactly how this government is supposed to run that we live in. And all of you, I ask, as you leave here today, that you continue to stand firm on the things that you're convicted of in your heart. That you don't allow anyone to cross you, anyone to stand in front of you and tell you some foolishness. You get up in their face. You let them know. Many people tell me, oh, they're worried about what the media is going to say. I don't give a crap what the media says. You know, I say, come on over here, I got something to tell you. I tell you, you need to get an attitude about this, my friends. They're talking about treating you like a slave. That dog don't hunt. Thank you.